Sai Ram. Welcome to Shri Sathya Sai Loka Seva Gurukulam. Today we are going to see part 2 of the kingdom Plantae and Animalia. We'll see the answers for the home assignment. The first question was, give the details about kingdom Plantae classification. We have to write all the parts: bryophyte, pteridophyte, spermatophyte. In that spermatophyte we have gymnosperm, angiosperm, and in angiosperm we are having dicot and monocot. Okay, this is how the classification. You can give example and also little characteristic feature also you can write in this. We'll see the answer for the next questions. The next question asked was, what are the three types of bryophyte? Bryophyte we learnt about liverwort, mosses, and also the hornwort. You can see the characteristic feature listed. You can write the names also. Then what is alternation in generation? The sexually reproducing organism is coming in one generation after another. That is, in the next generation they will be doing asexual reproduction. In terms of bryophyte, when you will consider, you can see a sporophyte which is followed by a gametophyte, and alternatively it will change the way of reproduction. That is known as alternation in generation. Now we will see the learning objective of today's topic. We are going to learn about PTERIDOPHYTA. We will start learning the pteridophyte. This pteridophyte organisms usually present in the damp area, shady area. These organisms mostly grown as an ornamental plant in the park, under the shade. Sometimes you can see in the wild environment where it is very cold, these organisms started growing all around. And these organisms are having a lower vasculature which is present in the organism, and also they are all sporophytic in nature. That is, it will produce spore. When the organism is considered, you can see in the picture they are having the branches, the leaves, rhizome, that is a tuber-like structure present below the ground level, which is having small root-like structure which is coming out. They are proper roots, it is called, in this organism. Now we will see the details about it. The xylem and phloem are the tissue which is present in the organism for the nutrient and also the water mineral transport, and they are having the leaves. The leaves are known as fronds. The leaves of the sporophyte will grow very thick, and they are having in the base some scaly like structure which is surrounding. This scale like structure is known as ramenta. These scales will be covering sometimes in the stem region also. They will have an horizontal growth of the rhizoid, that is rhizome, which is present from the stem. They are having the root system which is known as adventitious root system. That is, many branches of the root which will come out, like as in grass and all you can see. When you will see the detailed structure of this one branch of this organism, when we will consider, that is known as frond, which we have already seen, right? In the frond, where we can able to see the leaves which is present, that is known as blade, and then it is having blade and stalk. Stalk is a small projection which is coming out from the ground. Then these organisms are having the leaf which is known as pinna, and then it is present in the central axis. These organism, when it is present individually in the pinnae, that is known as pinniole. The pinniole, when you will have enlargement like this, when we will enlarge each and every pinniole, you can able to see they are also having branches, that is known as lobaceae. This is the detailed structure of this organism. These organisms, when we will see in detail, they are having young leaves which is present, and the leaflets are also present. These leaflets, when it is coming out, it will be having a characteristic succinately curling structure. We will see in a previous slide how the succinately curled structure are present. Here can you able to see the curling which is coming out from the ground. This is how the newly growing pinnae will be coming out. Because of that, the tender growing part of the plant is getting protected from the outside environment. Now we will move further. The axis in which the leaves are coming out is known as rachis, and the rachis will be bearing so many leaves attached. So they are known as leaflets. They are small in size, right? They are known as leaflets, and it is present in both the side of the plant, and it is known as pinnae. Both the side it is present in the same angle, then it is known as pinnae. The division in the pinnae is known as pinnule. Again it is subdivided into pinnules. We can see in the underside of the leaf some kind of spore forming structures which is present. When you turn the leaves, you will see some black color spots which is present, very uniformly present, and these structures are nothing but the spore forming structures which are known as sporangia. And here in this group pteridophyte, they are known as sori, and this sori in singular it is known as sorus. You can see these organisms are having this circular round brown color structures, and these may be covered by a multicellular protection all around it, and they are known as indusium. In pteridophyte, the sporogenous tissue, that is the sore which we have seen, right? The sporogenous tissue, that is the sporangia, which will undergo meiosis. In meiosis, they can able to produce an haploid spores which is coming out. This haploid spores, upon dispersal from one area to the another, they will be germinate into an independent plant. It won't depend on the mother, as in bryophyte it depends on the main thallus body, right? Here they are disposed and it is becoming independent, and a small thallus which is coming out, they are known as gametophyte, and the initial plant which is coming out from the spore is known as prothallus. This prothallus is having antheridia and also the archegonia, the male and female reproductive organs. They will produce respectively male and female gamete, and when they are fuses, the zygote will develop into a diploid sporophyte. So here also we can see the sporophyte and gametophytes are present in this organism. The young embryo has an ability to absorb the nutrient from the surrounding environment, from the water, and they will start growing the roots, leaves, and it will form the full organism. Here also we can see the alternation of generation, that is sporophyte is successive by the gametophyte and so on. And this gametophyte, then when its part is done, it will die, whereas the sporophyte will live for a longer duration. The gametophyte grow independently of the sporophyte, but a sporophyte is temporarily dependent on the gametophyte for its growth. Now we will see the home assignment for this chapter. Explain the structure of saprophytic organ which is present in, I repeat, the home assignment 2 we will see explain the structure of sporophytic organ which is present in Pteridophyta, and explain the characteristic feature of the fern. These are the two questions. Please read and then get the answer from your textbook, and we will meet in the next presentation. Hope you understand the video better. We will come to the end of the presentation. Thank you. Om Shri Sai Ram.